Obviously, I wrote medicine in my course. I don't know what pushed me. I think it was my parents. You know, all these African parents, I used to say, you don't do medicine, I shall put medicine in my JAMB form. And I did not pick any small university. I picked UI. Everybody clap for me. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Stanley Alive. If you're new here, welcome. In one of my videos, I explained that I was going to be away for a while, and in another of my videos when I came back, I mentioned that I was actually away for a while and I was going to explain the reason. I'm going to be linking them. Just look somewhere here or here. It's gonna appear. Make sure you tap it if you've not watched it, and if just in case you just feel like rewatching, please, you can watch. As you guys know, I'm a medical student. That one is no news. But there's these exams we usually write. They are called professional exams, and because of the weight of the exams, I couldn't juggle it with vlogging, and I just couldn't. Like, that exam was a very... I'm still going to come back to give you guys all the gist about how the exams went and everything, or everything you guys need to know about the exam. I'm still going to come back to give you that, but I just want to explain that it was because of the exam I was away from. So the exams came, we wrote it, and glory to Jesus, it was a success, thank God, and we're back. I know so many people have missed me, like my DMs, my comment section, like I don't know, all the all the love and everything, but you guys calm down. Your girl is back. Your girl is back in full force. When I say I'm back, I say I'm back. So not to waste anybody's time, let's just go right into today's video. When I started my YouTube channel that time, I did this get to know me tag. If you've not seen that video, please go and watch it. So I did this get to know me tag where somebody asked how I got into medical school, and I said I couldn't explain so much in that video because of timing. I didn't want to, you guys feel me? So I said I was going to come back to do a new video on that. I'm very sorry it took this long, but this is the video. And if that sounds like what you want to see, what you want to hear, what you want to know, make sure you grab yourself a cup of tea if you're cold like me, or you just get yourself a bottle of Coke, because it's going to be a very long story and it's going to be a very juicy one. This is the truth. To enter into universities in Nigeria is quite difficult, but to enter into medical school in this Nigeria is very difficult. You guys get what I'm saying? The truth is that this is the truth, realistic truth. Everybody in SS3, okay, for people that are watching from other countries, like this is Nigeria, and we usually have junior school and we have senior school. When you get to SS3, that's where you write your WAEC, senior certificates, senior SSC, senior, I'll put it down, I don't remember, but I'll put it down. There's another exam we write that is called JAMB. That one is joint matriculation and admission, something. I shall write everything down, but the truth is that everybody that is filling JAMB form will always put, if you are a science student, and they are doing physics, chemistry, biology, the truth is that you will always feel medicine as your something. Choice, of course, because of choice. And I know that I'm not lying. Some people can actually relate. If you open all these yearbooks and everything, science students, physics, chemistry, biology, medicine. Very few people will go for maybe computer science, so criteria to get into that course is quite difficult. So it's not so easy, except of course you have the leg or you have the hand, you have connection, you know people, you have mouth. That's when you can get into it freely, or you are very smart and very intelligent. Not people like I'm just looking up to God for His grace. Obviously, I wrote medicine in my course. I don't know what pushed me. I think it was my parents. You know, all these African parents, I used to say, you don't do medicine, no job, all those things. To cut long story short, I shall put medicine in my JAMB form, and I did not pick any small university. I picked UI. Everybody clap for me. I wrote my JAMB, and it was my JAMB I wrote first. Yeah, I think I wrote JAMB before WAEC. Okay, I can't even remember. I think it was JAMB I wrote for. When I first saw my result was background. I had 215 over 400. I cried though. I cried my destiny out. I cried. How will I score 215 in JAMB? Me. Yo, me. Ah, hey, you people don't even know who is sitting down before you. Like I've already irritated myself, like to get that kind. You guys feel me? Like I can have 250, at least 250, 280. You guys get because I was seeing people that don't even know book up to me. Oh, it's not as if I'm proud, but like I was seeing people that don't even know anything up to me, and then they were getting 300, they were getting 280. Some of them were lying to us, but like even though like I just felt really bad. Why would I get 215 over 400 in JAMB? Then people were start consoling me. People that got to know because I didn't tell people. I do not laugh at me. I do not mock me. People were consoling me, telling me that JAMB is luck. We have best students that usually get 198, 150, and they do very well in their WAEC. So I should just focus on my WAEC. And my WAEC is the main thing. And you guys know those pep talks. I shall cry. It's when what time my eyes finish. That's when I shall stop crying. So I was asked to go and focus on my WAEC. WAEC was the important thing. So I did. I actually read so well for my WAEC. Like it was so. That time, that seemed to be like the greatest problem. But now that I've written MB1, I realized that problem is more than problem. So WAEC came. It was really stressful. There were ups, there were downs, there were nights that the first time in my entire life that I did not sleep overnight. Like I was up all night, like from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning. Like my eyes were still like this. Like that was the first time in my life, and like that's to tell you how strenuous the exam was that time. So shall I wrote the exam? Guys, in that WAEC I was just seeing different things in my physics. I've already crammed. I finished the physics past question. I already know the way they ask their question. Only for them to come and be asking us questions like when you put a clay pot on the floor, what's gonna happen to the water inside? Excuse me, sir, I didn't live in the village before. Like, I don't know this. We were not taught. What happened to there's this question they usually ask something about radioactivity. All those things they usually ask. They did not now ask our class. They were not asking us clay pots on something. So there were ups and downs in that examination. So after WAEC, we wrote NECO. NECO is another exam that you have to write to. It's a Nigerian exam. Unlike WAEC, WAEC is something about West Africa, something. But NECO is for just Nigeria. So it's like another exam that you have to write to get into a Nigerian university. So I wrote my NECO also. NECO wasn't as bad as NECO was bad though. It's just that people don't rate NECO because they already feel like they've passed WAEC. But NECO is actually much more crazy than WAEC. But glory to Jesus, you sure did it. After your NECO and your JAMB and your WAEC, you're as good as done with secondary school. Go come back to school, do your valedictory service and all those things. Then after you go back home and await your fate. I was the best graduating student for my set. Apart from being the best graduating student, I also had awards for about 6 courses. I think biology, animal husbandry, health education, geography, means one English. There's another one, computer science. I think it was 6 or 7. I can't really remember. But I was best student for those courses, and I was also the best graduating student for my set. Those of you that don't rate me, better start to rate me. When I came home after my valedictory service, my heap of gifts was like these boxes were as big as like there were so many things that when I got to higher institution that I didn't have to get by myself because I was already given as prizes from school. You guys get what I'm trying to say. So WAEC results came out around August. Hey. So WAEC results is out. Everybody's like big. Tension here and there. Everywhere. Everybody's scared. You guys know it's your destiny, it's your life. That's what's gonna determine whether you're gonna stay home for the rest of your life, you are going to go to school, or your juniors are going to mock you. All those things. You guys know how it is. There's something particular girls always do. Once you don't make your result, the way they will mock you, hey, Jesus Christ, the way they will insult you, especially if you're one kind light that likes to brag or feel herself, or you guys know all those kind of levels now. They are going to see, they will mock your yash, they will make jest of you. especially if you now have a sibling. Oh God, who is this one in now? Here in Nigeria, when you want to check some kind of results, you have to use scratch card to enter a pin that will now load your result and stuff. So on a blissful day like this, just my mom, my siblings, and I were home. My dog is barking. So my mom got scratch card pin and she was able to enter it to get my results. That result, as I was checking, I was scared obviously because I didn't want to fail, and you guys know how it is when you're about to check your results now. Civic education, that one was A1. Everybody has A1 in civic education now. Like, I don't know, what's that course safe? Biology, then there was, I think it was arranged alphabetically, yes, I'm not sure, but I think it was arranged alphabetically. So it was biology that was first, and biology, I think I had B3. Yeah, chemistry was next, I think I had B2 in that one. I just kept on seeing B's, B2, B3. I think I had, what did I have in English safe? I can't even remember. But I now got to economics. Economics, I had E8. Economics, that's E. Yes, I had E8. But then I'm like, economics, what do you want to use economics to do? Economics that they forced me to do. So that it won't be as if you don't have any social science course. I'm like, what's my business? I beg. I was like, my eyes now went down. What was after E, F, G, H? To cut long story short, Sha got to mathematics. Mathematics, your girl had F9. A very big F and a very sexy 9. Oh. Yeah, I know, it was really sad. It was so sad. And the thing is, even if your result is full of A1 from the beginning to the end, the moment you don't make your maths and your English, the result is as good as useless. Like, you can't do anything with the result basically, so it's as good as you failed. So having made my English, biology, chemistry and physics, I didn't have my maths, so it was really sad. It was bad. Like, I felt so bad because all my efforts felt wasted. Like, it was so terrible. Everybody kept on calling. You guys know how it is when you don't pass. Please, if you failed before, like a very woeful kind of failure. No, those failure, now cruise failure, because we failed some failure, like, nah, cruise. But like, please let me know in the comment section, guys. It was so bad. My teachers, everybody that was looking up to me, even my siblings were disappointed. Like, they felt so bad. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, I just won the award for best graduating student. Everybody in the school wants to know my results. Like, do you guys understand what I'm saying? So it was so bad, and my mom was so like, it was a very terrible moment for my life, those are the down moments of my life. I was so black. It was not easy at all. Like, my mom couldn't, you know, you guys get that kind of thing. Like, people are not asking her, buy on your result. And the thing about Fetchcola people is that Fetchcola people never mind their business. They really want to know because they really want to talk. And that's the truth about life. People actually just want to know and just want to find something to talk about. So when they get, Mrs. Oyedele, how was my mom works in my she works in my alma mater, by the way. She's like, buy on your result, that kind of thing. Like, she passed everything, or she not pass maths. All my enemies now thought they could triumph over me. They thought they could rejoice over me. They went to the back to go and be saying a lot of things about my life. They say it's my mother that used to help me to work things out. It's my mother that used to help me to, that used to give me questions. That's why I used to pass. That I actually don't know anything. I felt so disappointed. Like, I felt so bad because legit, my mates were cheating. I don't know if you cheat during your exam or ask or what. I really don't. That's your business. But me, I don't. So I felt so bad that people that even cheated, they were having C. I felt so. I was like, God. So even if it's just even C, even if it's D7 that you give me, dear God, it's not as if I'll be angry. But I will be angry, but not as sad as this F9. F9, no hope. No hope for F9. D7, you can still maneuver it. C6, you've passed. That's a credit. I was seeing people that were cheating, people that were very serious, like, you guys understand, and then they were having C6, B3. It was just so sad for me. I couldn't like raise my head up Because when I went to church that evening, I went to cry. Like, I was just really crying that, God, why will you do this to me? I trusted you. I worked hard. You say we should have faith in you. We should work hard and everything. Those who put their trust in you will not be put to shame. You guys get the vibe, all those things. So I went to go and cry. I felt so disappointed. Not like I went to really ask God that, why would you do this to me? Okay, I actually asked, why would you do this to me? But like, not like I actually went to go and turn down my faith in God or something, but I just felt so disappointed. I mean, I'm human, and then I trusted God, and F9, sexy F9 money. So I went to church to go and cry. So my pastor now called me. He said, Teniola, how are you? I said, fine, sir. He was like, I had WAEC results is out, bound results, that kind of thing. I'm like, Daddy, it was okay, but we passed everything. We just had F9 in maths. My pastor said shocked. He was like, oh Jamila, like it was. You guys don't know how you. Do you know it's better if you fail under like that economics now? I don't even remember I ever did economics. So I'm not pained. But like how will you have F9 in maths? Like your result is null and void. So it was so painful. So everybody just kept on telling me, don't worry, your NECO is there. She both away from NECO, don't worry, your NECO. Even people that meant good, people that meant bad. Just kept on telling me my NECO is gonna be fine, and since. So I'm like, okay, let's just hope for NECO. So when I got back home, like I was scared to death because I thought my father was going to kill me. Like I was like, when I went to church, I feel like that's part of the reasons I even went to church, so that when my dad comes, I won't be at home. So I went to church and I came back. And when I entered, it was at the dining. So I went to greet him, good evening and everything. Do you know I thought my father was just going to give me one backhand, like, what? I sent you to school. You did not read your book. That's why you're having F9 in maths. Your mother, your father, they are mathematics gurus, and you're coming back home with F9. But he didn't do that, He just called me and he was like, congratulations on your results. You're an excellent student. All this kind of stuff. I'm like,
are you serious? Wow.
Hello, sir. I know parcel. Like, I was like, don't worry about that maths. Shebi's maths that you don't have. Don't worry about it. That result is still more than some people's own. Isha, talk, just to make me feel better. It worked, because I actually felt really better. I just felt calm that somebody could actually understand me, and it was even somebody I thought was going to criticize me the most that like was calm and everything. So I couldn't go out, because if I go out, everybody that sees me that knows I wrote WAEC would be asking me why my result and everything. So I just felt so bad. To cut long story short, it was really a very depressing and sad period of my life. Like, my siblings used to console me. They were still small children at that time. They used to console me. I shouldn't be sad. I shouldn't cry. Guys, no. Felt like there was no hope for me again. Like, but everybody kept on saying NECO. So I'm like, okay, NECO will still come out. I think NECO usually comes out around September or thereabout. So I already knew that this whole admission thing, I'm not interested anymore. Like, I just felt like maybe school wasn't for me again. So I'm just being sincere. Like, it was so depressing for me. Like, after all my efforts and everything. And that's the thing about life. Sometimes you put so much effort into some things and they just don't turn out well. Like, I'm just going to say, don't give up, because life will continue to be full of ups and downs and all those things. So before I start the whole advice and everything, let me continue with the story, because it's still very long and time is already going. My mom was like, let me go and do GC. So for people that are not in Nigeria, GC is another exam that you can also write. Let me just say that GC is like the younger sister of WAEC. Let me put it that way. So it's like a supplementary exam. Yeah, supplementary exam that you can still write, just like WAEC and NECO. You get? So my mom was like, okay, let me just go for that one. That one was to start by, I think, September. Yes, it was start by September. So after that whole August thing and the WAEC and everything, I had like a month to start preparing for my GC. Like, it was so depressing. Going back to go and open books that you've closed, to go and get books that you've already said, you, my sister, you need this biology test. Oh yeah, take it. go and be calling, please, can I have that biology test? Because I want you to prepare for the GC. Like, it was so depressing. So I had to register for GC. Also, you guys remember I said that I picked UI for my university, my federal university. So the POST-UTME. POST-UTME is an exam that you write for that institution. POST-UTME time, unfortunately, was now in between GC. Let me not lie to you people. Let me just not lie to you people. I did not prepare for my POST-UTME because I don't know. Why did I not even prepare safe? I wasn't interested, and I felt like, what's the point? If someone should read again safe. What's the... Then another thing is I didn't know what to read for it. And thing is UI is quite competitive. Like, I mean, that's like the... Some people will say it's the #1 university in Nigeria, but that's a cup of tea. Please, UI people, don't come for me in my comment section. If not, I'm gonna chase you away with broom. So UI is one of the top universities in Nigeria, no jokes. So competition for getting into such universities are quite high. UI, OAU, Ilorin. You guys know those top universities. If you don't know, you can use the internet. I had to miss a paper. I think I missed biology. Yes, I missed biology because, well, I had to go for my POST-UTME in Ibadan. I stay in Akure, so I had to go all the way for my POST-UTME exam. I had to come back the next day to write my maths exam. So it was so tight. To cut long story short, that was how stressful it was. Like, I had to go come, and still. So to cut long story short, I read the GC exam. God, have your way. Anyhow, I did what I knew. You guys get. So during GC, my NECO result came out, and it wasn't bad. It was okay. I feel like my WAEC result was actually better than my NECO result. I mean, I had more B's and A in my WAEC results. NECO, I didn't have one A at all. Later on, when the news got to my secondary school, the administrative officers got to know about the whole WAEC thing, and then they checked the statistics for the entire results, and it was later communicated. Like, I think the school called WAEC, or WAEC called the school or something. They just said it was like a general error, maybe because of high percentage of people that cheated or something. They had to cancel some marks or cancel some. It was just a really terrible situation, and it was like a general problem because most people actually failed, except for people that they are praying for their destiny on the mountaintop. Those are the people that didn't fail, that were able to scale through. But for the rest of us, that, well, no, like they say, when people are sinning, when the righteous people that are there, so sometimes you just used to help them to suffer part of the punishment of the sin. So that was like the situation. So the school had to communicate to WAEC. WAEC had to come back to correct the... So it's not like they gave me a new mark. They just sent me to pick out that mathematics that was destroying my results. They helped me to pick it and throw it away and left it. They left the result like that without maths. I don't know if they did any good or what. I don't know. I don't understand what but it's fine. One of my classmates then, I'm not going to say her name, but people that watch this video from my secondary school will probably be able to relate. That's how she came to our group chat. She came to come and say, guys, please let me to thank God though. I want to appreciate the grace of God upon my life. Everybody's like, what? And she's like, that she failed her maths, that but maybe she slept and she woke up. And then they now said that, then her sisters now said she should check the result, and she was praying that, God, I know that you can do this. There's nothing you cannot do. I know that you can't do anything. Nothing is impossible for you. And she now prayed. Maybe she fasted. Her family members prayed for her. That she now went back to go and check the result, that they've already changed the F9 to C6. This one, another day praying. Another praying, God, there's nothing you cannot do. Hey, hello Rama, hello Shiloh. Hey, there's nothing that you cannot do, oh God. Help me to change my F9. Just help me to change it to some kind of C. Any C that you change it to, I'm okay. Even if it's D, just help me to change. I went to go and tell my mother that, mommy, they say WAEC is changing results for people and what. So I went back to go and check the WAEC result. It did not change. It's there like that. The F9 was there looking at me like... Guys, something's happening right now. There's a bird that is sitting right here and looking at me. Why is he looking at me? Why is he looking at? Maybe it's from my father's side. Maybe all those, maybe and his Auntie Bosse. Auntie Bosse, is that you? Okay, let me. Oh, it has gone, thank God. Oh, it's Auntie Bosse. That's why it's running, because I recognized it. So I was just stepping out of the exam or my question paper and everything. My siblings just came to come and meet my mom. So everybody's like, now we've seen your NECO results. Obviously, for them to come and meet me, like I already knew that I passed it. And my mom was telling me how she went to go and check it in the cafe. And like she couldn't check the screen. Like she just asked them that hope I made all my papers, and they were like, yes. And then she was rolling on the floor. That she was just rolling on the floor. Yeah. People were like, madam, what's going on? She said they cannot understand what she has been through. They cannot understand what she has been through. They should leave her, let her roll. She will roll for God. So me, I was like, thank God, God did it. But then I knew that, okay, well, now I have hope. I have hope that, well, I have a result that I can use to enter into the university. And it wasn't so bad. But then I wasn't really interested. Let me not lie to you. UI results too came out. POST-UTME results. What did I even have safe? I think 48 or so. When my mom told me I had 48, and I'm like, oh. I wasn't, you know when you're sad. You know that sadness, I've already saddened it in the past. I've already come with the sadness of the WAEC. I wasn't bothered, like I wasn't sad. I just felt like, well, maybe medicine wasn't for me, or maybe UI wasn't for me, or I was just not interested. My mom told me, I just said, okay. I just started asking my friends around, like, what they have. This one will say 51, this one will say 50, this one will say 42. I was a little bit pained, Sha. That why can't that extra 2 marks on top of that 48, that why can't they just give me, at least let me have hope that maybe I can even enter something. Maybe even if it's microbiology or pests, crop pests, something small. I mean, let me just be able to say I've entered into a university. There's this thing that in Nigerian secondary schools, when you write your exams and everything, when you don't enter into the university that year, you become a laughing stock. Everybody just feels like you're a non-entity. Like, she's not enter. She's waiting at home for a year. She's going to wait. And when a year, she's going to wait at home. Oh, that means you are a write-off. You can't do anything. Your life is in shambles. Several exams that I wrote after ASPA, POST-UTME. I think I wrote for FUTA. For FUTA, I even passed. But you know when FUTA is Federal University of Technology, Akure. It's just as my backyard there. I mean, how many taxes will I wave down and I'll get to FUTA? It's not far. I'm like, what's that? I can't go to that kind of school. See me that is in distress. I still have choice. It wasn't so bad. Like, I didn't prepare for it too, like prepare, but like, cause I wasn't interested in going there, but like, I actually even passed it. I think I had 70 something. I think their cutoff was maybe 73. I think I had 76 or so. So like, quite alright. If I had processed my admission, I would have actually made it into FUTA anatomy, but I wasn't interested.